Welcome to Why Now? I'm your host, Sellma Soul.
And I'm Great Googali Boogali.
And with us today we have the wonderful, the extravagant, would you like to extrapolate?
The luminous, lustrous, the only. What made you start doing drag? What made you start doing drag? There it is, my haiku.
Well, it was probably just needing something to express myself truly.
Express.
Exactly. Like a boob.
Gross.
I hate boobs.
That was the perfect answer from... The next question is... Who is your main influence in drag?
I think I'd take a lot of influence from the great Miss Divine.
Mr. Divine.
Absolutely.
Mr.
What an absolute legend.
Divine.
I also take a lot of inspiration from space, the universe. So I'm actually 408 million.
Ah,
Just 408 million. Nothing, no years, just a number.
Because in space, time isn't a commodity.
no one can hear you scream. What made you quit drag? Quit drag? Quit drag.
I think at the time, I was on a journey of self-discovery. For so long, you put on a costume, you put on a mask, you transform into another character. And of course, exploring my own sexual enterprises, I began to lose touch with who I was. So in order to really find myself again and to find a way to bring Adam and Christina together, I needed to take some time off. And not to mention the fact that I got way too fat to fit anything and I couldn't fucking walk in any heels anywhere.
And who is this Adam? Is a love interest, a brother, a father, all three?
We're very...
Question mark.
I've got about 7 personalities.
Quite small
Yeah.
number.
Yeah. And we all channel ourselves through the one orifice.
Oh, yes.
I think you said office wrong. Through the same office.
Yeah, my body is a temple. Watch me, nay.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Now, since you've been gone from drag, how has the scene really changed in Brisbane and the surrounding areas? Would you like to comment on that?
Yes, absolutely.
Whenever you're ready.
Thank you.
What, right now?
I'm
it's
not
fine.
ready yet.
Okay.
Oh, give her time.
Now?
Maybe?
Now.
Oh, there it is.
I think that Brisbane's come a long way. I think that there's a lot of new talent that's entering the scene, and I think we're pushing the boundaries of what the expectation of drag is, and that's important because drag is definitely a therapy. It's a way to find yourself. It's a sounding board. It's a way to hear yourself say something. I've got lube.
I have also got lube. Now, what was I saying? What was I saying? What?
Maybe look at your notes.
That's it right there.
Oh, yes. Let me flip back to my notes. And I forgot where they were.
Right.
Oh,
next
yes.
one. Yes.
What is your biggest weaknesses? weaknesses.
Quick.
What is art? Did you say?
Let's go with that.
I think it's important to be aware of what your strengths and your weaknesses are in order to make great art. I find that my weaknesses make me original. My weaknesses make me me. And nobody else has them, so they're completely unique. I find that while I'm very confident as a performer and entertainer, and I have years of experience under my belt, 408 million to be precise, I find that sometimes I get lazy. Sometimes I may take shortcuts. Sometimes it's one stretch dress away from complete and utter failure.
Stretch.
Sweat.
Oh.
So, our final question, Christine. Why drag? Why now? Why? Why now? Now.
Ooh.
What?
Well, that's easy, because yesterday's already over.
She's amazing!
I can't see.
Thank you so much for joining us, Christina Draguilera.
And there are piles of rocks outside of our tent. Seriously fucking positive these were not here. How would we have, just made a campsite in between 3 piles of rocks just by coincidence?